what is your favorite song from lyrical points of view? Do you have any favorite? You have a lot of songs.
Yes. Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's hard because some of the songs I have to choose because I like the music.
Okay.
It's kind of I have. If you would say right now, if I would choose a sistersin song, it would be Chaos Real because I love the lyrics and I love the song and I love to play that one live. Or I would have loved to play that one live. I did on one live stream, but I had so much fun when we rehearsed that song. And I really like it's kind of, I mean, the world right now is a bit chaos real, so I think that it fits very well. And with Liv Sin right now, it's Death Gives Life Meaning, because I really love that guitar, sleigh guitar in that song. And also I do like, because what I want to say in that song is also that you have to take care of the life and the time that you have, and that if you waste it on stupid things, then you have like missed the point, because everyone's going to die, and that actually gives your life a meaning. That we're going to be gone, so just make your life meaning right now and don't waste it on stupid idiotic things or people or whatever. So
enjoy the life.
Yeah, exactly.
Enjoy every second.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
Very cool. I will study it with new open eyes. Like for me, I thought you wrote like the sistersin lyrics because it seems like nice follow-up. So it's kind of interesting to hear the points. And the Chaos Real song is the song where you were with the wipe and the pack on stage, right?
Yes. Yeah.
How are you? Will there be a dress up song for the Liv Sin, or you're just using the sistersin to just get the wipe and so on?
I don't know yet. It will probably be later on with Liv Sin, because I like to dress up and I like to. My cat is playing with my throat pills.
Amazing.
Sama, come. Look. Nee.
We have a guest.
Yes.
Yeah. Special guest too.
Special guest.
Yes.
Yeah. No, but I do like to dress up and do like theatrical things. So if in the future, I hope that I can do that with Liv Sin.
It's great as well for well, at least I liked it. Like if I speak for myself, it's amazing, because normally Twen disappears to just say, oh, we are going to do 30 minutes, and you are standing there with the wipe doing like a dance and so on. It's like, oh, that's something I've never
Yeah.
And then you're back to normal. It's something to look forward to on stage, because no one has done it, so it's your thing.
Yeah.
So looking forward to a Liv Sin. Yeah.
Yep. We'll see what it is.
Yeah, exactly. So you collaborated with Doro, Rock and Roll, Beyond Street. I don't know song.
Yeah, Hope Against the Fade.
Yeah, exactly. Soilwork, so Smear, Killing Ourselves Slice, and he's from production. So I'm wondering then, who will be your next collaboration?
Well, I don't know yet. We just started to write music, so we'll see. But probably someone, because I think that's fun to always to bring other people and other voices into the music. So I find someone. And I also worked with Jyrke from 69 Eyes with the song Immortal Sin.
Oh yeah, I thought I know the song, but I thought it was you, and I don't know. I never paid attention to the collaboration there.
Yeah. Jyrke is from the Finnish band called 69 Eyes.
I think that's the reason, because that were like big names, and that's a smaller name, and then you're like not recognizing.
Yeah.
But you must have someone like, because you worked with big bands. So anyone on your bucket list, or you're just seeing where the lyrics goes and then you find someone?
I mean, obviously there's people that I want to do collaborations with, but sometimes you also have to think who are pretty close. I mean, Björn was very good because he's also in Sweden. So, and I also love Soilberg. I think it's a great band. So that was very convenient and very cool and very good. But I mean, obviously it would be fun to do with Dee Snider, but he's like way away over at in the States, and I mean, you have to have context, etc. So, but it would be very fun to do something with Dee Snider. I also would love to do a collaboration with Angela Gossov someday if she wanted to do that, because I think that she's awesome.
Music now.
Yes, I know that, but she's managing
cool.
Art Energy and Amarante, so she's doing some guest vocals sometimes. I know that she did something with Amarante, so you never know, but they would be fun.
That would be something. Angela Grosso and you with the comeback,
cool,
because like I said, she's gone and now she will come back.
Yeah.
And it will be boom, and then she's gone again. But
yeah,
something. So make it happen.
I'm going to try. One will see. But otherwise, I mean, there's a lot of people that would be awesome to do something with. I mean, you could like, Rob Halford and like, there are many that I would love to do something with, obviously. So we'll see what happens the next record.
So that's a nice one, Rob Halford. So
yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Now we are full for the future.
Yeah, so I see a lot of collaborations. Liv, also you did a collaboration with Death Star guitarist Emil.
Yes, he recorded the album.
The name is a bit difficult.
Nödtveidt, yes.
Nödtveidt, yes. So what Emil brought to?
He brought the orchestral into the music because that is what he's very good at. He's very really good at doing all these orchestral arrangements and keyboard arrangements, which we didn't have in the first record so much. So, and I think also he brought in, he had producer eyes on the ears, so he could like hear, and he helped us out with the songs to make. Sometimes he took things away, and sometimes we put things in to make the songs even better, because you when you're doing the songs, when you make songs, you tend to be really like this. Yeah. You need someone from the outside to
so he helped with the music production.
Yes, so I'm planning to work with him again. So he's doing a new record with Death Stars now, so I know that he has a lot of things to do, but I really want to work with him again, because I think that he did a really good job, and he was very good to work with, very easy to work with.
Good, nice.
And now about the stage. You are a very energetic person, dancing, headbanging all time on stage. So any funny stories to this?
I have not fallen off the stage yet. I have knocked myself with a mic pretty many times, and with like one that I know that I was like hitting myself. I think it was the eyes, and it started to bleed, and it was like bleeding. So, but I think that's just like, oh, this is metal. So it was when we were touring in this moment, and I was headbanging right into the microphone. And then the next day I had a blue eye, so it looked like it was from a fight, but it was not. It was just a fight with the microphone. But otherwise, so far I have not fallen so many times, so that's good. Pretty good balance.
And what about the sound boxes?
The what?
The sound boxes, because you lean sometimes towards the sound boxes. You know?
Oh yeah, the sound box, yeah. And not fallen off them yet, but I will probably do that one day. Yes.
I hope there is someone to catch. If you fall in Dublin, we'll try to catch you if you come to Dublin.
Yes, I hope so too, if I fall.
Yeah. So, Liv, what do you think about the Swedish metal scene? Is it really strong these days?
I think it's a little bit different than when we played with sistersin, or started with sistersin. I don't think it's bad, because I feel like metal always kind of will survive, and there's always going to be metal fans, and there's always going to be a metal audience. The one thing I kind of more feel is that today we are so used to getting everything right away, and we don't want to wait. We are used to, like, because of social media, etc., that everything is happening like this, and that puts a little bit of pressure on bands today to always deliver, always do something to still be there, otherwise people will forget about you, and that makes me a bit stressed. And I didn't have that feeling when I played with sistersin, at least not the first years, maybe, and started in later on there. But I mean, the first years with sistersin, we just played, and you didn't think so much about those things. And today, that's something that bands have to think about, is to promote themselves always, and otherwise, at least I think that we as band think that we will be forgotten. I'm not sure that we will be, but no one dare to try it out. It's like, so we think that people will forget about us if we are not constantly out there and promoting ourselves, doing stuff.
That's I think with the social media these days. Now you have free time, because I think you have a little bit free time because of the situation. But before, how long you used to spend for the social media, or you have a special person to?
No, I do everything myself. So I don't have a plan or a schedule or anything. So sometimes I'm very good, and but sometimes I think about it and I post almost every day, and then sometimes I forget about it in 2 weeks, and then, oh damn. So yeah, and I feel like now, I don't know, when you're on tour, it's so easy to post something. You can always post something from backstage, or from the sound check, or from the gig, or hey, we're sitting here eating, and now when you have nothing, it's like, I don't know what to post. Hey, I'm here with my cat, or I'm going to work, or so. Yeah, I find it's harder to when you're not on tour, and when you're not doing something kind of music.
Because social media is really important these days, and it's like a full-time job.
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
want to promote your bands, you have to be there.
I know.
Or something, so they don't forget you.
Yeah. Would be better to hire someone to do that, because I'm not very good at it, but I try, at least.
Yeah, it's also what I see, like, it's a very, how do you say, brutal business, because, like, it's a great medium to get unknown bands, to get them known, but some bands, like, because they have marketing, they know things about marketing, so it's so easy for them to just come out as mushrooms, grow as mushrooms, like getting a lot of subscribers. There is a band, like, who was very, like, unknown, and they are, like, now with Corona, they are, like, rising high, because they are so efficient with social media.
Yeah.
And they're getting millions of views. It's like, what's happening here? And then you see older bands who just can't cope with this reality. And I think it's a little bit, like, sad at the same time, and great, because you can discover new bands, but, like, older bands, it gets hard, because it comes to number. But I think if you look at older bands like you, Girls Who, and so on, it was never about how so many people on social media. It was always the connection, knowing that the band will come to your city. It was totally on a different level. It's, I think, shifting and so on. And then you're like wondering, like musician, what on earth am I supposed to do with this social media? It's not your primary job to
do it. Exactly. Then that's a bit hard, because I mean, I want to be on stage and I want to sing and want to have an audience. That's what I do best.
Yes.
And that's, I think, also said because, like, if you see on the stage, you get an impression and so on, but everyone judges so quick on social media. And I think the best experience is see you live, and that's it. But it's like social media is getting like a plus point if you are on that, and it's well, the new reality. And
it's a new reality.
We'll see where it goes, but Liv Sin is old school still, so maybe it's a stage. To have bands like Slayer, King Diamond, Motorhead, Dora Lordi Udo. And I was wondering myself, because you're a well-known name, respected, and so on. So if you would be a headliner, which bands would you like to be supported by?
Good, that's a very hard question. What band would I have to support? Damn, this is a question that I had to like think about. There's so many good bands, and there's so many that would be like fun to tour with, or to have to have as a support band, obviously, because they're okay. I would like to have. I miss one of my best touring friends. Is a drummer girl called Justine, who played in a Canadian band called Blackguard. I don't think that Blackguard exists anymore, but she has another new band called Car Chaos. That would be awesome to bring her on tour, because I would love to tour with her again, because I never had so much fun that I had on the tour with her. So that would be like awesome to have her on tour. Then I think that it's like my head is going back, totally blind. It's hard to say bands that you want to have as a support band. I want to have fun bands as a support band. I was just listening to a band called Ruskaya. They seem to have so much fun. So but I think to have them as a support band could be a bad choice, because they are so fun and they're so energetic and they have so much energy and they are so good. So if you would have them as a support band, then maybe you would not look as, maybe they would like take over. I don't know, but it would be fun to have them, because they seem to have so much fun and they seem to be great people, and they are a great band. So in that case, it would be really fun to have them.
Different band, very good band, but different.
Different band, definitely, but so much energy. So hard to top that energy, though. So that, at least that's something. And when we have stopped this interview, I would probably have hundreds of bands in my head, but right now it's like 0.
They don't say anything to names. It's something on my list. Check them out.
Yeah.
I know Ruskaya. I don't know the first band. The first band is heavy metal.
Yes, metal, more like modern. Metal. Yeah, modern metal.
How you say Car Chaos?
Car Chaos.
Okay.
Yeah, Car Chaos.
Canadian
band.
Good. And at this point in your career, Liv, what do you consider your greatest achievement?
I would probably say playing Sweden Rock Festival here in Sweden, 2013, I think. That was one of the highlights of Sistersin's career and my career, because it was packed with people. And we didn't think that so much people would show up. We played like the first day was not even the it was not even the first real day. It was like a pre-day for the festival.
Pre-party.
Yeah, pre-party day, and with only 1 or 2 stages open. I don't really remember, 2, I think. 2 of the smaller stages open, and we played one of those. And we played like 5 o'clock. It was pretty early, and I think that we had at least then we had the audience record for that stage. I don't think, maybe now it's been somewhere else. So I don't know. I can't say for sure that we have it still. But when we played, it was the record of people. I think it was 5,000 or 6,000 people on that stage. And it's the kind of the smallest stage on Sweden Rock. So that was still like amazing. And I still like, when I think about it, I can be like, ooh, because we did run stand. We're like, look at so much people. Oh, yeah. So that's a really highlight. And also playing the Mayhem Fest in 2015 was really great, because I mean, that's a touring festival for 6 weeks. And we played with King Diamond and Slayer and Hell Yeah.
That was big.
Yeah, and
That
everything was so
names.
good. Yeah, big names, and everything was like so good with the organization, and real good. So it's very cool to get that experience. And then I also have to say, playing in Russia with sistersin, we did it twice. It was also, it's one of the best countries to play in. One of the best shows we ever done when we played in Moscow. We played in St. Petersburg and Moscow both times, but one of the shows in Moscow was like huge. Volta, I think the club was called Volta, and it was huge. And I mean, we didn't play for so much people, never in Sweden, that we played for 800 or 600 or 800, I remember, in Russia, which was so cool. And we had all these interviews, and and we had people waiting at the hotels and etc. So kind of really felt like rock stars there. So that I will always remember also.
Okay.
Definitely.
Have you been to Greece? Because I'm from Greece, but I live in Ireland.
Cool. We have not played there. I have been in Athens.
From Athens.
Yeah, but we have not played there. We were supposed to play, and then Dave got some problems with his hand, so he could not play, so he had to cancel. So that still has to come to play in Greece. I know that there are some festivals, so I hope that,
yes.
or that when the festival starts again, that maybe I can play that with Liv Sin at least.
Of course. We have big metal fan group there in Greece.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like our group are a lot of Greece people also watching. So
yeah. Bring Liv Sin to Greece. I would love to play there.
Yeah, so for the Greek people who are watching, screaming, Liv Sin in Greece.
Yes. And Ireland, of course. Because
yes, I have never played there. Yeah, I have not played Ireland too. So that would also be very nice to do that.
Yeah.
Scotland many times and UK many times, but Ireland no.
Because Ireland is like always forgotten.
Yeah. That's too bad.
That's like I'm now a little bit crying here. Like I come from the Netherlands. That's where I met you 6 years ago, and then I look at Dublin. Hey, where are the gigs happening? It's like you have not so much choice, and then you're like, probably if you want to see like you and some other bands, you need to go to the Netherlands at least, because here it's not happening anything. But maybe after this interview, maybe something will happen finally here. Magic.
Magic, yeah.
Oh, but you have been before in Dublin or never?
No, never.
See, that would be nice. Like you, if Liv Sin would play here, new country to the list and sightseeing, like.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can have some drinks.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have a new thing to add to the bucket list.
Yes.
Dublin and Athens.
Yeah.
Tell us about being a rock star. Is it so glamorous as it sounds? And how was it to get to the top? You told about the tour experience, but maybe you have something to add on this topic.
No, it's not glamorous at all, I would say, because, I mean, as I told you before, we were mostly living in a van and having no money, stealing crackers from gas stations in some bad tours. But not every tours were like that, obviously.